Supongo que no era necesario hacer esto.
They say the only real prison is the one in your head. But take it from me, no thanks. I'm about to be acquitted. Escaping looks bad.
Vale. Vámonos a por... A ver el número de la otra, del museo.
Well, the numbers are a little clearer, but still too tiny to read.
¿Cómo? ¿En serio? A ver. Vamos a ver si podemos astillar la fregona. Cochinacos, Ojo, ¿y este?
Hi.
Are you my waiter? I want the excellent dish I had at the governor's mansion last week. I don't know what it's called, but it was sort of, a hot food.
Yeah, but I'm not...
It had ingredients in it or something.
I'm not your waiter.
I already told your incompetent cook this, but he still hasn't brought me my dinner.
I don't work here. I'm not a waiter.
Hop to it!
Right away, sir.
Ah. Toma, ¿quieres una galleta?
Are you sure I can't persuade you to back my expedition to Monkey Island?
Yes.
Oh, you look like the health inspector tasted your stew. Or you did.
Worse. Marlin is here.
Who?
The customer I have nightmares about. He's the only importer of yak fat on the island, so I need to keep him happy, but he makes that impossible. Today he wants me to make him a dish that he ate last week at some kind of event at the governor's mansion. But of course he doesn't remember what it's called or know what's in it or even remember what color it was. He says he thinks it has ingredients in it. I don't have the slightest idea what to make.
Me acuerdo lo que comí el otro día en casa de la gobernadora. No me acuerdo exactamente cómo era ni a qué sabía. Creo que tenía ingredientes. Qué maravilla, joder.
If I brought you a recipe, could you make it?
Of course. I'm a cook. See the hat?
Oh, where did he say he had the dish he wants you to make?
Ay, Dios.
At the governor's mansion. It's probably some exotic, weird-tasting thing from a swanky cookbook.
Ah, había un libro de recetas en esto de la gobernadora, sí. Vale.
Oh, look behind you, a three-headed monkey.
I do know a great stew recipe for monkey heads, but I can't think about that right now.
I'll see what I can find out.
Thanks.
Vale, pues a casa de las gobernadoras. A casa de las gobernadoras. Supongo que si se lo pido, por favor. Si se lo pido, por favor, me...
It's an unusual safe with 5 keyholes.
Alas, the safe is not for sale. It has been placed with me for safekeeping.
Ah. Ah.
Pointy.
It is a non-magical ceremonial knife. Very sharp indeed.
Oh, I'd like this knife.
An excellent choice. I will need you to verbally agree to a release of liability.
Okay.
This product is not to be used in the commission of any crime, including vandalism, jailbreak, and theft of ancient priceless artifacts.
No problem.
Threatening, frightening, stabbing, shaving, or manicuring yourself or another person are likewise considered
Joder, ¿se puede usar para
outside the
algo el
scope
cuchillo?
of acceptable use.
Oh, okay, I guess.
The product is not balanced for throwing. Throwing the product violates these terms and will invalidate the warranty. Whittling,
espera, que a lo mejor has hablado
peg,
muy rápido, ¿eh?
and any tricks involving stacking or balancing the product may cause serious injury and should not be attempted by unlicensed persons.
Uh-huh.
Use with breads, spreads, bedspreads, or thread may damage the product. If damaged, the product should not be used. Product is sharp and should not be carried in a pocket, coat, belt, hatband, handbag, shoulder holster, or sheath. At all times, keep the product away from children, pets, the aged or infirm, clowns, pirates, and adults. Where possible, it should be locked securely in a vault. The manufacturer accepts no responsibility for the consequences of any use or misuse of this product. By verbally assenting to these terms, purchaser hereby assumes all liability, past, present, and future, throughout this and all possible and impossible universes.
Oh, is this where I say yes?
Yes.
Yes. Is there anything I am allowed to do with it?
I am not able to answer that question, as it could create a liability issue.
Ah, qué maravilla, joder.
It's my very own, very sharp, non-magical ceremonial knife.
Ok. Hay algo que nos...
All my merchandise is top shelf.
Can't you at least wait until I say what I'm thinking? It's creepy.
My merchandise is top shelf, porque está en la balda más alta, ¿no? Me acaba de dar un dolor abdominal.
What's this thing?
It's a forgiveness frog. When no apology will do, give the forgiveness frog. It's like a card, only much better because it's a frog.
I've never heard of that before. Are you sure it's real voodoo?
No comment. It works. Trust me.
I'll take this forgiveness frog.
It can help someone forgive even very old transgressions.
Mira.
What's cooking?
The feast of knowledge.
Keep up the good work, buddy. It's a creepy shrunken head with long, stringy hair. I didn't know these were a voodoo thing.
They're not. But the tourists like them.
It says everything must go, but it says it with numbers. Do you do gift wrapping?
We're out of wrapping paper, unless you'd like it wrapped in the skin of a lizard.
No thanks. Too bad it's empty.
A ver...
An empty basket. I should have gotten here last month. This is a neat symbol. What does it mean?
That used to contain magical disguises. But alas, they have all gone.
Vaya,
Too
qué
bad they're
pena.
sold out. A magic disguise seems really useful.
There's always the famous eye patch of John Laney at the museum. I'm sure the magic has worn off by now, but I believe I could restore its abilities.
¿Me podrías mejorar esto? Ah, entonces... cogemos el parche y se lo traemos a ella. Ah...
Your sign says you're going out of business. Or is this one of those not really going out of business sales?
There is a new dark magic on the rise in the Caribbean. It has many adherents, particularly among the young. There is little demand for my talents or my wares. Business is terrible, and there are other factors. Captain Madison desires this location. That it belongs to me will be of little help against her financial and political powers.
Whoa, back up. Dark magic, you said?
I did.
How does dark magic work?
Runes.
Uy.
Chemicals. The power of secrets. I am no expert. It's too sterile for my tastes. I like things messy and theatrical.
La magia negra es potente.
Is dark magic powerful?
Powerful, yes, it can be. But dangerous. If the badger chews his own tail, soon there is no more badger.
You like that metaphor a lot, don't you?
It has many uses.
Can dark magic get me to Monkey Island?
No.
Nuts. Where can I get my hands on some dark magic?
Dark magic is not your path, Guybrush Threepwood.
Me encanta cuando Guybrush se obsesiona con cosas y pregunta 37 veces por la misma cosa. Me encanta.
Do you know more about this John Laney guy with the eye patch?
Captain John Laney was renowned as the pirate of 1,000 faces. It was said that he could fool his best friend with nothing more than an eye patch. That legend is true, but only because the eye patch he used was filled with much voodoo magic.
Exacto,
the eye
claro.
patch still exists. It is on display at the Museum of Pirate Lore here on Melee Island. If an enterprising person such as yourself were to liberate it and bring it here, I could most likely get it working again.
Got it. Thanks.
Vale.
Can you use your talents to tell me how Elaine is right now?
She is always close, no matter the distance.
Do your answers ever make sense?
There are no answers, only questions that are finished.
Are you able to see what LeChuck is up to?
Your goals and the goals of LeChuck are aligned, as always. But his intentions are darker. He would use the secret to do terrible things.
Dark-er? What's that supposed to mean?
LeChuck must not acquire the secret.
No argument there.
Estoy de acuerdo.
Is this the year when you finally tell me your name? It's become almost a running gag between us. But it's awkward, like when your glass is empty but you keep trying to drink out of it over and over.
It is Corina.
Oh,
Ah,
okay. Karina.
qué bonito nombre.
Nice. Somehow it was more exciting before I knew that.
That is true of many things.
Got any other mystical advice or information for me? Stock tips or something?
No.
Vale.
The voodoo lady said it was a forgiveness frog. A crystal. Yeah, this isn't that kind of game. Everything's spilled out of it in a puddle.
Oh,
Not for me. Looks like it's been there forever. Someone's very excited I'm looking at this sign. Not very practical. I'll take this disgusting shrunken head.
That's my last one. Quite the bargain.
¿a qué quiero esto?
It's a creepy shrunken head with long, stringy hair.
Oh. Ah, puede ser. Oh. Para mi mocho. Vale.
I'd need a lot of keys to open that. How much for the safe?
It is not for sale at any price. As I said, it has been placed with me for safekeeping.
The scrollwork is nice, but there are no numbers here. Green, half off. Blue, half of half off. Yellow, half of half of half off. Orange, aren't you glad you're here?
Maravilloso.
The curtains are for sale too?
Everything goes. They'd make a great dress.
Vale. Voy a hablar con Wally. A ver si me puede ayudar con el magnifier este, con la lupa. No. Vale.
I got my golden key. But then, that is not enough. Lights out always comes sooner than you think.
A ver si me da ingredientes. Ese es.
Can I borrow a book?
You never brought back the last book you borrowed. You never even apologized.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm hearing the words, but somehow they aren't helping. I need more than that.
Aquí.
I've come for a recipe. A dish you served at a recent function. It's been described as hot and having ingredients in it. Ring any bells?
Barbie LaFleur catered that event. I own her cookbook, but I don't know any of the recipes.
Do you know where I can find Barbie LaFleur?
Middle of the Atlantic Ocean? She's halfway back to France by now.
¿Qué dices?
Remind me what you said about the recipe I asked for?
I said I didn't make the food, but I've got the cookbook.
I should let you get back to governing.
Yes, you should.
It's a cookbook. It has 4 stars, but it looks like they're for difficulty. Can I borrow a book?
You never brought back the last book you borrowed. You never even apologized.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm hearing the words, but somehow they aren't helping. I need more than that.
Veamos. ¡Ah! ¡Ah! ¿Me perdonas? ¿Me perdonas?
Here.
You're giving me a frog?
It's a forgiveness frog, for when words aren't enough.
That is complete nonsense. And yet, I am going to forgive you for losing my book. I can't even explain why. I just have this sudden, inexplicable urge to forgive. You'd better not be up to something.
Just don't lose the frog, okay?
No, I'll keep it with me always.
Fantástico.
Can I borrow this cookbook?
You cook like a cow.
That's why I need the cookbook.
Oh, all right. I was upset after you lost the last one, but you seemed genuinely sorry, so I guess I'll give you another chance.
Thanks. I won't let you down. I'll definitely return this.
Ah, qué maravilla. Maravilla. Vale, vamos a darle recetas al señor.
It's a cookbook. It has 4 stars, but it looks like they're for difficulty. I found this at the governor's mansion.
Aha! The mystery dish must be in there. I have no idea which one it'll be, so I'll just have to make them all. I'd better get to work. Thanks, Guybrush. Brilliant innovation. This will be excellent.
Ah, fantástico.
I carved it off the cook's mop handle. Good times.
Vale, vamos a que Wally nos haga un mapita.
I carved it off the cook's mop handle. Good times. Wally, here's a sample of the wood you wanted. Can you make me a map now?
Sure, here it is.
Thanks, Wally.
Qué maravilla. Supongo que no me lo tendré que aprender, claro.
Hey, Wally, what's in these boxes?
Maps.
Derecha, derecha, derecha. Arriba, izquierda, arriba. Y ahora... Izquierda, izquierda, izquierda. Ojo,
Mind your mama, little prickly kids. Wow! The distinctive shape tells me this is the rare, endangered Melee Island mop handle tree.
Horas más tarde. ¡Hostia! Pero qué cojones, Gabrus, ¿qué hace? ¡Qué horror! ¡Qué pesadilla! ¡Qué cojones!
Another resource has given its all in support of my personal goals. It's what nature is for.
Hostia puta, qué horror.
Hey, little dear.
Dios.
I carved it myself. I made him up.
Oh.
It's a single perfect instrument that I will keep and use for a lifetime.
Perfecto. Ah, nos falta... tenemos el problema de que nos reconocen.
I'll take a shortcut back. There's tiny writing. New serial numberless lock. It's locked. Well, the numbers are a little clearer, but still too tiny to read.
¿Qué podemos hacer con esto?
I skipped school the day they taught lockpicking.
Oh.
Welcome back.
Hi.
A ver si le damos el monóculo a ella, así. Nope.
Hello again. Can I get another key made?
Sure. Just write down the serial number and give it to me.
Un segundito, ¿eh? Vale. No tengo ni idea de lo que se puede hacer aquí. Oh.
What more can you tell me about the golden keys?
Not much. I was just a kid, and mysteries have never been my thing. Too messy.
Oh, aquí podremos meternos también. Aquí hay una puerta cerrada, ¿verdad?
It seems to be stuck closed. I'm no good at jimmying things. I don't see anything useful here.
Que necesito una palanca o algo, tío. Podría pedir una pistilla.
The note says, forced to close. Thanks for the memories, but cash would have been better. The note says, forced to close. Thanks for the memories, but cash would have been better.
Hey, kid!
A ver si él nos dice algo.
Hey, Stan!
Hello there, son!
I've been to the shipyard. Your office is all boarded up, with your toothbrush sealed inside, presumably.
Well, don't worry yourself about it then, son. I found a dead centipede in the corner that should do until they let me out.
Ew.
See you later.
Yep.
He's doomed. But that's what you get when you get involved with a woman of station. They all think they deserve it. Well, they do and they don't. It's a fairly good story. I wonder if there will be a sequel.
¿Algo que apreciar aquí?
The problem with this statue is it's not a statue of Elaine, the best ever governor of Melee. Honoring Melee Island's 27th governor, Carlo the Swordmaster. Frankly, we were afraid not to.
Normal.
Hey, Wally. It's great to see you landed on your feet after all these years.
Business has been booming with all these new dark magic pirates. Captain Madison has me on a lucrative retainer. She pays extra for a bunch of wacky symbols I just make up.
I'll let you get back to cartographing.
That's not a real word.
Uh-huh.
Ah, esos deben de ser los símbolos que hay por toda la ciudad, magia negra. Ah. A ver si puede haber el cambiazo con alguno de estos mapas.
Ooh, those look fancy.
The finest tools to make the finest maps.
Venga, vamos a pedir una pistilla. Número de serie. Tengo que averiguar cómo hacerlo más potente. Claro.
I appreciate that Wally hasn't traded it in for a new model just because it's been around the block once or twice. I feel very strongly about that for some reason.
Oh, a ver, a lo mejor algún pirata me puede ayudar con eso. O el vigía.
Hi again. You've been at this post a long time.
Yep. My eyesight isn't what it once was, but My hearing is still as sharp as the governor's sword.
And that's helpful for being a lookout?
There's hardly ever anything to see anyway. The job is mostly about greeting people. Welcome to Melee Island!
Thanks. Ever think about retiring?
Sure, sounds great. I'll get a little place where I can sit by the fire and watch the ocean.
Say...
You'll have to excuse me. I think I see something on the horizon.
Say...
You'll have to excuse me. I think I see something on the horizon.
Hi there, little guy.
Claro, es que no sé cómo hacerlo. Si Wari no me ayuda con esto, ¿cómo puedo darte potencia? ¿Cómo puedo darte más potencia al...? Vale, aquí no hay nadie con monóculo, no hay nadie con monóculo.
It's Carla's copy of Ingredients by Barbie LaFlay.
He'll never
Busy?
Yep. Seems like a lot, but okay.
Ugh, I remember that stench as if it were yesterday.